Oh, I didn't catch it in time. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Happy Friday. How are you all? Y'all ready to jam out some more? Because I am. Hello. Hi, everyone. Don't judge how crazy my hair is. I haven't showered yet. Just pretend that it's all fine. I just got out of the shower and threw it immediately into a bun. I do that. It's clean. It's just in a bun. Pretend. Just magic it with me. Do you smell from not showering? Not that I know of, but I live in this contraption, so like maybe. Who knows, really? Hi, everyone. If you didn't tell me you didn't shower, I wouldn't have known. There's always somebody who's like, Dodger, you really need to wash your hair. It always happens. So I figure I can just get ahead of it. Your nose knows the smells. Like I'm immune to it.
Welcome.
Yeah, I'm like people in a cat hoarder house that are like, I don't smell any pee. My hair smells after a few days. I don't know if my hair smells. I don't wash my hair super often because it's bleached. So I want like my natural oils to like get into it and like help it out, right? Cuz it's good for it. But yeah, so my hair gets washed like once or twice a week. Definitely not more than that. Ask Sam to check for you. Okay, I will. Is Dodger's voice in the right ear? I don't know. Is it? I feel like more people would have mentioned it if my voice was only coming in one ear, but no, I didn't get to go to E3. Sam had E3 stuff to do yesterday, so he got to go and do all of the things, and I stayed home with Babu, which is fine. I'm not typically interested in going to conventions, but I do have to say, for the first time since I just kind of cold turkey stopped going, I felt a little bit of FOMO because I really wanted to play Cyberpunk and I really wanted to play Final Fantasy VII. So I was like, man, there are actually things that I really want to try out or like watch demos of. That sucks, but that's okay. The games will come out eventually. I'll get to touch them eventually. FOMO is fear of missing out. FOMO. But yeah. Audio is fine. Sound is okay. It's in both. Okay. Cool. I won't worry about it then. Good morning, guys. Yeah, so for any of you who don't know, we played Cadence of Hyrule last night for a few hours, like 3 hours, something like that. And we beat 3 bosses. The way that the game implies things is that you can... God, this fucking thing has been driving me crazy. This itches so bad. And I don't know if it's just like a normal, like, white, blackhead, whatever... or if it's like a bite. I can't tell. All I know is that it like itches. Anyways, I didn't notice it before, but now I do. Once again, I didn't shower. I have a bite or a zit on my face. Let me just tell you everything that's going on with me so that that's all you can see. What was I talking about? Right, we played Cadence of Hyrule. The way that it's like outlined the game is that there are 4 bosses, and then I assume like the final boss. It's very fun so far. We're playing as Zelda. So yeah, if you wanted to watch it from the beginning, my VODs are available to everybody, or it'll be on the YouTube channel soon, and you can watch that first. And if you want to just hang out and listen to some sick jams and watch me die a lot, then you're in the right place. Same shirt, not the same shirt. Damn, that would have been the trifecta. That would have been the trifecta. Wearing the same shirt, zit/bite on my face, haven't showered. In what ways does it differ from Necrodancer? I haven't played a whole lot of Necrodancer because I was fucking terrible at it. I love the music, but I wasn't very good at the game, and I never got very far. So I would say that it just incorporates more Zelda-y things. I don't know. I'm not the right person to ask to like go into a thing. Joke's on you. All my shirts are the same. Damn. Holy shit. What's better, early Doogs or showered Doogs? I would assume showered Doogs, but I've also been told that the best Doogs is late night Doogs because I'm tired and aggressive. So if you've never tuned in for a night stream before, maybe do it sometime because apparently that's peak Doogs. Thanks. How is it possible? Out of the 3 streamers I follow, 2 of them are online. If Sam decides to stream now as well, I'm going to flip tables. Sam is safely tucked away in bed, if that helps. If it's easier than Necrodancer, I'm already hooked. I was terrible at it as well. I think it's easier. But again, I couldn't explain why. I think that it's a bit easier. I have a cute date today who's way out of my league. Any tips? Don't go into it thinking, wow, this person's way out of my league, first of all. Sometimes when I'm with another human and I'm nervous because I've like put all of these like weird expectations on them as a person, it helps me to remind myself that they're also just a person who also lays awake at night thinking about all of the stupid shit that they've said and and looks in the mirror sometimes and thinks, God, I really need to eat better. Like, right? Just reminding yourself, like, they do all the same human things that I do. So let's just figure out the human things that we can connect on, and then it'll be fine. And we'll have a blast. And if it turns out that they suck, then they suck. They are a person who farts and poops. I don't know that if I was going on a date, I would want to think to myself, all right, just imagine them pooping and it'll fix everything. I think there's other ways to do kind of like an adjacent thing without imagining them on the pot. But yeah, she's cool as heck. I'm so glad. It's going to be fun. You're going to do great. Even the coolest people I've ever met are like, I still think about that time I did a stupid thing. Yeah, everyone does it. Everyone, I'm convinced. Every single person has laid in bed at one point and thought in a negative way about something that they did. How much time do you and Sam get to spend together, both streaming at different times? We struggle with that a little bit, to be totally honest, because we're in this tricky position of working, like both of us working at different times, and also both of us taking care of the baby for at least 5 hours each. So there are rare moments that he and I get to just hang out without her, number one. In between my stream and the beginning of his stream is like the sweet spot, but we're both tired, right? Because I just got done. I like got up early, was with the baby for a few hours, did my stream, and then I'm like, and then he has woken up after being up all night doing his stream and has spent a bunch of time with the baby. And he's like, so we're both just kind of like, I'm hungry. Are you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Okay, cool. Is there any anime to watch? But I think that that's kind of, again, speaking of universal experiences, I think that there are a lot of people who either have a kid and a full-time job or have like 2 or 3 jobs, right? And are also trying to like maintain intimacy and closeness in a relationship with another person. And it can be hard. Yeah, that's one of the reasons that we're like so excited to live closer to family, is to be able to like have the option to say like, hey, can you just watch her for a day? Can we have like a legitimate day off? That would be amazing. I saw you started working out again. How's that going? It's going good. I'm not able, I mean I could, but I'm not doing it every day. I've been doing like 2 days in a row and then a pause, and then 2 days in a row and then a pause, because my legs, for whatever reason, after a couple of days, my legs have like gotten to a point where they're like, it feels like if I try to exercise with them, I'm going to hurt myself. And I don't know exactly what it is, but there's just something about like, yeah, I'm just trying to like listen to my body and not push myself too much. It's okay to take pause days. So, yeah. You train your legs every day you work out? Well, no, but I use my legs in all of the workouts. You'll be powerful before you know it. I would love to be. Have you ever thought of doing fancy workout stuff like martial arts? Yeah. I would love to get back into martial arts. I did martial arts when I was younger and I loved it. I would love to do that again as an adult. I think that we have like interesting misconceptions about learning martial arts or like joining a martial arts, whatever. It feels like that's something that you should do as a child or like start doing when you're a kid. And I don't know why. So like when I think about myself being like, yeah, I'm going to get back into martial arts, it feels weird in my mind. I also used to take karate as a kid. I got to black belt and then I quit. I didn't get to black belt. Um, I could tell that like it was the only time that I could take karate was like really late at night, and it was really rough on my parents, so I stopped going. Just dukes and a bunch of 5-year-olds. That's like, I realize that a lot of these studios are like, here are our adult classes and here are our child classes, but I still can't help myself from imagining that I'm just like in a class with a bunch of children, just like, hello, hi, hi. Oh, we're sparring? Okay. Hello, fellow kids. Yeah, literally. Hi, everybody. The kids would kick your ass, probably. Probably. I gotta go for my date. See you nerds later. You got this. Have fun. I am not the size of a child. How dare you? We were talking, a bunch of us were talking about like our body proportions, right? So for me, if I sit next to another human, my torso is normal sized, but my legs are very short, to the point that If I bend over to touch my feet, like if somebody says, go touch your toes, I can put my hands flat on the ground and like still bend my arms a little bit most of the time. Like my legs are very short in comparison to like my torso. And Benji was saying he's like the opposite, where his torso is extremely long. And Benji was like, we're just a bunch of cryptids. That's the only explanation. And I keep thinking about that. It makes me laugh. For some reason, the idea of being like a cryptid human almost makes it better. Who would win in a fight, a taco or a grilled cheese sandwich? I vastly prefer tacos, so I would say a taco. Do people often ask you to touch your toes at the table? I think you're combining things, but no, they don't. Watson, are you having trouble getting out? I think you can do it. It's cracked. You can do it. Yeah, you just gotta jump at it. You'll get out, I promise. I didn't close it. She doesn't believe me. But if she just tries a couple more times, she'll get that door open. How is the taco availability in the UK? It's not looking good, fam. I was like, what are all of the things that I need to figure out how to make when I'm in England? Apparently you can get chicken katsu in England now. So there's that. I don't know if there's anywhere that you can get a good bowl of ramen, but like probably maybe in like London. But there's kebab in the UK. I mean, sure. We have better Indian food. Right. That's not what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm definitely putting Clark in martial arts. 100%. And I'm going to insist that all of the other kids that are around her age that are in the family also go to martial arts. And they can all go together. I'll take them. I'll get my driver's license. I'll buy a van. I'll take all the kids to martial arts. Raising an army. Watson, you're fine. You can get out the door. I promise. You can. You can do it. Don't come say hi? No. You're too furious? Too fast? Too furious? Or rather, furious. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come on. You desperately want to be petted. I can tell. Come on. Come on. She's just rubbing herself furiously all over everything, but refuses to come up here. So whatever. Live your best life. Where does Watson sit on the floof scale? She's not floofy. I mean, she's not like a Sphynx cat, but her hair is very short. So what you see is what you get with Watson. There's no like extra floof going on there. Huh. You're not a floofy girl. Yeah, unless they're like, we don't want you in England. We're eventually moving to England. How old are the cats now? Sherlock's like, what, almost 9? And Watson is 5-ish. I don't have the mental fortitude to do this math again. I'm gonna say Sherlock's almost 9 and Watson's around 5. Does Sherlock have floof? They are both short hair. They are both short hair cats. Watson's old enough for martial arts. Hell yeah. Put the cats in Krav Maga. How do you feel about sphinxes? I love them. I love sphinx cats. Krav Maga. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This nonsense. All right. Let's play a game. Let's all play a game. Today, 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 today. Let's all play a game. Today. Okay. Hopefully this won't be super loud. You can't hear it. How does that sound? Watson did it. She got the door open. What a queen. No sound. It shows up as sound. How weird. Okay, wait. Can you hear it now?